So for my online ID calculator results, I had a high volume of results, but it was a low relevance. So overall, I was digitally disastrous, which means that a lot of results showed up for my name, but not all of them were actually related to me. And when they were related to me, they weren't related to what I want to do professionally. For my purity score, I was average, which means that in relation to my online reputation, some of the results were actually related to me as a person, where some of them were related to other people with a similar name. For diversity, my diversity score was also average, which means that I had posted some different types of media online, like images, videos, blog posts, like social media feed, and like various types of content. So I've done some of that, but not too much of it, so I could do more of that in the future. My validation score was also average, which means that a few times endorsements or reviews or recommendations, or my name being referenced in articles, I think they were mostly sports articles from my high school hockey career, those counted as validation or towards my validation score. None of these scores particularly surprised me, maybe except for how many other people showed up when I searched my name. So I think something to improve that variable would be using keywords related to my industry and my profession of music when I post from now on. So my top 4 archetypes were creator at 33%, lover at 33%, caregiver at 17%, and entertainer at 17%. The archetype I identify most with is probably lover, because their primary goal is to just kind of spread creativity and good products throughout the world, and the way they want to do that is through being like honest and upfront with everybody, and just sharing their personal vision with other people and helping other people share their personal vision. So like one of the key things I want to bring to my brand and being like the lover archetype is like an authenticity. And so the target audience that I kind of want to interact with and brand myself to is people who really appreciate music, like an authentic group of people who care passionately about the products they pay for and what they consume and how they go about like finding and consuming those products. I think the best way to promote a brand that is centered around authenticity and like compassion is to just be as authentic and passionate as I can be online and like in my interpersonal interactions with people, like in the professional world, like on a real world level. One of the main tactics I liked from Brand Yourself was the search engine optimization and using keywords related to your industry and to what you want to do professionally to set you apart from other people with a similar name if your purity ratings were low for your online ID calculator. Another tactic for building your online presence is creating your own website and buying your own domain name, which I plan to eventually do through this course. And I think those can be, super important for keeping your brand, permanent to you personally.